What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything. Yes, you are back in my kitchen with your boy Spinelli, and we are due for another easy and delicious recipe. Now, today's video, I got a delicious wing recipe for you. You know the Wing King. I always keep something under my sleeve. Well, I don't have no sleeves, but I always keep a nice wing recipe for you guys. I'm gonna show you how to make honey Dijon mustard wings. Yes, guys, if you like that honey mustard sauce or that Dijon mustard sauce, oh my goodness, you're gonna love this. And just thinking about it makes my mouth water right now. So I hope you're in your kitchen. I'm already in mine, so let's go. All right, guys, so here are the ingredients we're gonna use for today's recipe. Let me tell you what we have. We have our Dijon mustard back here. Right here, we have some stone ground mustard. You wanna make sure you get stone ground mustard. We're gonna use some turmeric, some honey, black pepper. We got some olive oil, salt, butter, some garlic cloves, and to start to show our wings. So not many ingredients, but a delicious recipe. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've measured out our ingredients. Let me tell you what we have here. So right here, I have about 1.5 to 2 pounds of chicken. I have 6 tablespoons of olive oil. I have 6 tablespoons of honey. I have 3 garlic cloves minced. I have 4 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 of a cup of Dijon mustard. So this is more Dijon mustard. 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric, 1/2 a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a cup of that grain mustard, and over here I have 1/2 a cup of additional honey. So only thing I'm missing now is the 4 tablespoons of butter, which I will bring into the shot once we get to that step in the recipe. So these are the ingredients, guys. Let's go ahead and continue. All right, guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare our marinade. So the first thing I'm gonna add is my garlic cloves. And guys, really there's no particular order that you should add these. I'm just doing it this way. Our pepper, our salt, add that olive oil, Dijon mustard. And then this is the 6 tablespoons here. And lastly, we're gonna add our honey. And this is the 6 tablespoons of honey here, okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get this mixed together. All right, guys, this is what we have. Take a look at that. All right, so what we're gonna do now is bring our wings back into the shot, and we're gonna take our marinade and we're gonna pour it over our wings just like that. And of course, we're gonna give this a good mix, as we should. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cover this with saran wrap, let it sit in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna come right back and we're gonna get these babies in the oven. All right? Let's go. All right, so we're back after 30 minutes. So take a look at what we have right here. All right, so I've already lined our baking sheet with aluminum foil. Now I'm gonna go ahead and spray it here with some cooking spray. This just keeps our chicken from sticking to our grates, because when we turn them over or pull them off, we don't want that skin to stay attached to these grates, because that's where the flavor is at. All right, sorry for the glare, guys. Just the way this thing is set, where the sun is right now. I guess the time of day I'm cooking. However, we're gonna go ahead and continue. So I'm gonna add my chicken pieces here, skin side down, 1/2 inch to 1 inch apart. And we're gonna try not to overcrowd our pan. I wanna leave a little space between the chicken pieces because we do want that air to circulate between them. Man, that lighting is bad. I'm gonna have to fix that, guys. I apologize for that. All right, I fixed the light. I had the blinders, the wrong way. All right, that looks better. All right, so I've already got our chicken pieces here on our pan. So I already preheated the oven to 400 degrees. We're gonna stick these babies in here and we're gonna let them cook for 45 minutes. I'm gonna turn them over midway through the cooking process and then let them cook for the remainder of the 45 minutes. Then we're gonna pull them out, sauce them up, put them back in the oven, and then bring them back out and see what the final product looks like. All right, guys, let's go. All right, guys, so while our wings are cooking, we're gonna go ahead and start our sauce. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn our cooktop on, and I'm gonna bring this up to temperature. And while I bring it up to temperature, I'm gonna add 4 tablespoons of butter, along with our turmeric, our grain mustard, our Dijon mustard. And lastly, we're gonna add our honey. And we're gonna give this a good mix. And we're gonna bring this to a boil. All right, guys, so now we're at a boil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and reduce this heat to low. And I'm just gonna let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. And then I will remove it from the heat. So we're gonna give it 3 to 5 minutes. All right, so we're about 5 minutes in on low. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this from the heat, turn our heat off, and gonna bring a bowl, switch this out for a bowl. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pour our sauce here into this bowl. Guys, this smells awesome. All right, so this is what we have. All right, so we're just gonna sit this aside until our wings are done and we'll be right back. All right, so we're about 23 minutes in, so I'm gonna start flipping our chicken pieces over on the other side and allowing them to cook for the remaining of our 45 minutes. All right, guys, so I got them all turned over. I'm going to sit them back in the oven for the remaining 23 minutes or so, and I'll be right back. All right, so now we are 45 minutes in. Take a look at that. They are starting to look delicious, delicious, delicious. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take our sauce, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start brushing our wings with this sauce. Now, guys, if you want to, you can remove them now, toss them in this sauce, and go to town. But what I like to do is I like to bake them in this sauce and hit it again when it comes out to give it that double whammy, if you know what I'm talking about. Man, this is looking delicious. All right, so I'm going to turn them over and we're gonna go ahead and just, baste the other side. Instead of, letting them cook like this, just turn them over, baste the other side, and then we're gonna cook it all in at one time. And we're gonna do the same thing with this side. Space it in this sauce. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this back in the oven for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna pull it back out, just let that sauce bake into it, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we are fresh out of the oven after an additional 5 minutes. So what I'm gonna do now, and they smell and they look good, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add them to our bowl, and I'm gonna re-sauce these babies because that's what I like to do. Guys, if you wanna eat them like this, feel free to do it. But I'm just gonna add just some additional sauce on it, not much. But I'm telling you, they good just like they are if you want to just eat them like this. All right, so let me go ahead and remove this tray here, and we're gonna go ahead and continue. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take our sauce, liberally pour a little bit on there like that. Not all of it. And we're just gonna do a little shake it, bake it. Shake it, bake it. Man, take a look at that. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a plate. I can't wait, I'll be right back. So guys, take a look at that right there. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, what I did, I'm just gonna do this for extra. I'm gonna add a little crumbled bacon on top of it. You don't have to do this, but I'm just thinking, man, think about that honey, Dijon mustard with a little crumbled bacon on the top. Man, can you go wrong with that? That's kind of like a cordon bleu or something like that. I just got that idea. Like I said, you don't have to do that. A lot of people don't eat bacon, but take a look at that. I'm gonna add a little thyme on top, give it a little color. Oh man. Oh yeah. Take a look at that, guys. And there you have it. Honey Dijon mustard wings. Man, what more can I say? Like I say, guys, I crumbled a little bit of that bacon on there. I'm gonna pull one of these babies out for you so you can take a look at it. I can bring it up closer to you. Take a look at that. I mean, can you get any better than that as for a wing? All right, guys, so the measurements and the ingredients are all in the video description below, so go ahead, check those out. Also, thank you for supporting the channel. Go ahead, pick up that ebook, Down Home Foods. I know you guys are gonna love it. Until then, let's go ahead and get into quality control because I am hungry and I want to see what these babies taste like. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so now it's time for quality control. I'm ready to bite into these babies right here. And I'm telling you, especially when I added that bacon on it. Take a look at that bowl there. Ooh. And I've been eyeing one of these drums for a minute right here. Take a look at that. Ooh. Let's go ahead and bite into this. Man. Listen, that Dijon mustard with that honey, man, it is hitting. I'm telling you, golly. And I can taste that grain mustard. You want to make sure you have that grain mustard in it. It provides a different texture to the sauce and additional flavor profile. Oh God, this is delicious. God, I love the addition of the bacon on here too. The bacon, they say you don't have to add the bacon, but just having that bacon and biting into it. So make sure you pick up the egg book. Make sure you try this recipe out. You're gonna love it, man. This is a mild wing, a sweet mild wing, no spice whatsoever. But guys, if you just like that sweet mild type wing, this is it. So until then, I'm your cook, Spinelli. This is All Wings Everything. And yes, I am out. Peace.